Well folks, time to fix something just a little bit bigger. A big old Bosch breaker, a GSH27. Bit of a ton weight this one, but it might be an easy fix. I think there's a problem just with a trigger. Totally dead. But every once in a while it did give it a little bit of a kick. So I think it might just be the trigger in this one. Now, these here are a very big and awkward machine to work on because of its size. But, to be honest, they're actually not that bad to work on. They're fairly simple on the inside. This handle is the perfect example of that. Looks complicated, but it's not really. The handle itself is just a handle, 4 bolts, hold it on. It's just a handle and a little trigger. This lever, the trigger's here. And it's not doing anything. So it's behind this little plastic cover, and then the trigger then is just a wee round assembly. It's just another little plastic cover. Pull that off. And you've got your trigger. Your trigger and your lead. There's just a wee noise suppression capacitor. This here is your trigger unit. And this is clicking, but it's not doing anything. Or at least we hope this is the problem. I'll just confirm this. Couldn't have confirmed it any better. Worked the first time, not the second time. So the live's working. You could just wire one of these on direct and just have it switching on the one, but I'm just going to replace the whole trigger. One nut holding on this metal assembly. This your part. This is on a spring shaft instead of here. So the shaft is spring loaded to give the handles that sort of cushion feel, so it's not as solid in your hands. It's just a spline shaft here, it just pulls directly off. In the back of it then, you've got 2 screws. Pull them out. I'm going to take this off. You should be able to pull out this whole switch. And first of all, just get the leads out. Two whites going to your motor, and you get your live and neutral. And your switch just pops straight out. Get rid of that. And fit the new one. There's the part number there if you ever need one. 1617 200 108. Take it there's no side on this. Shouldn't matter which way it goes on. That's in there. Squeeze your leads back in. Install your plate. It's a bit tight for space, but it's not all that difficult. Reinstall this first, just to give you the space to put the wires back on. A wee ferrule on the bottom of these wires too. Just neatens it up. It makes it easier to install them without the ends fraying or getting caught on the side. Because there's a tight wee space to squeeze it onto. So you've actually got 3 switches here. 3 contacts, but we're only using 2, so just squeeze it up to whatever side you need it to go to. And don't forget your capacitor as well. Not essential, but as well stick it in, seeing as we have it. Could just take that wire out and extend it, but it should be alright. Come out of here, it can go onto here. That's her, rewired. These other ones that you're not using, just tighten up the screws, otherwise they will eventually rattle loose and start rolling around inside the switch. Shouldn't do any harm, but you'd rather just tighten up so they don't fall out. Now, before we do anything, give it a wee test. Sounds good. That's her. One big Bosch GSH27 Breaker. Up and running again with just a new switch. Might be simple, but it ain't cheap. These switches cost about €70, and that's probably the cheapest part you're going to get in one of these here big Bosch breakers. Everything on them is expensive. The actual handle here costs another 50. Even this here top cover, this plastic cover with the GSH27 written on it, that costs nearly €100. The piston inside of it costs around €400. Nothing cheap about fixing these. It's only a switch, and luckily for this man, it's probably one of the cheapest parts you're going to get on a big breaker like this. But that's it, up and running again and ready for another bit of work. Anyway folks, as always, give us a wee like and a follow if you're enjoying these here tool repair videos. Chat to you next time.